Greetings, everyone. This is Payman Lorenzi, host, your friend, your coach. Today, I have a very special guest, expert speaker, my dear friend Mischa Z, or Mischa Zveginsov. He's been one of the most sought after speakers, expert guests for my challenge for the past year and a half because he delivers even on Sunday, better than the mailman. Always providing value, and that's why he's here. And thank you so much for waking up at 4 o'clock in the morning today. That's really appreciated. I didn't know yet it's gonna be 4 o'clock, otherwise I wouldn't have bothered you. But thank you, brother. The floor is yours. Welcome, and yeah, give us an introduction about you, and let's rock and roll.
Fantastic. Amazing. Honored to be here. I do love getting up early, so it's super good. Any excuse to have coffee earlier, I am all in. Uh, as Payman has said multiple times, I'm a prolific podcaster. I started my podcast about 5 years ago. It's called the Table Rush Talk Show. I've got 700 episodes or something crazy like that. For a while, yeah,
What's
I
the
was
exact number by
podcasting.
now? Sorry?
I'm pushing 800. It's got to be
Holy.
765 or something like
And I
that.
thought I was a big
Um,
shot with my little 394, and here comes this guy that blows me out of the water. I hate you, man.
What's it
right?
called
I'm
again? You
joking. I'm
gave it
joking.
so quickly I couldn't catch it. What's it called again?
Sure.
Table Rush.
Table Rush Talk Show. 4 words.
Table
Table,
Rush.
yep,
Let me
Table
write it
Rush
on the.
Talk Show.
Let me write it in the chat. The Table Rush Talk Show. Is that the right name, Misha?
You,
I
that's
don't,
correct. So the premise is, you know how when Tony Robbins gives a presentation on stage to all, thousands of people, and he gets everybody frothy and excited. And at the end, he says, now go back and buy my Unleash the Power Within program. And everybody gets up and runs to the back of the room. They rush the table to buy his program. And that's the premise of the podcast is how do we create our own table rushes? That's what we want to do, right? Christine, Princess, we want to that's right, we want to inspire people to take action to work with us so we can serve and make the world a better place. I'm assuming that's why both of you are here right now. It's over and above, hey, I would like to make money, I would like to monetize what I do, but really that's just proof that we're serving at a high level. This is the way I like to think about it. But yeah, so I've got my podcast, super fun. um, I also have what's called my Influence Army Academy. Started that a couple years ago, and that's where I teach people how to go on a podcast tour. What I like to say is I help heart-centered entrepreneurs increase their authority, impact, and income by going on what I like to call an influence tour. And that all starts by guest speaking on podcasts. And then we just leverage that and grow out our network that way. And it's such a powerful way to build partnerships, build relationships. The two of you need to take advantage of what Lorenzo is teaching you, join his program, and really just learn how to find those guests that you can serve and the process because it is so, 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 so powerful. I've seen him transform tons of people's lives. This isn't necessarily about him, it's about me, but really quick, in 3 minutes or less. I was in sales for about 25 years, 15 years of it. I was a home loan officer. That's what we call them in America. In the United States, we help people get financing so they can buy a house. I funded
uh,
1.5 billion quid or dollars in home loans. That's a
Wow.
lot of home loans. Yeah. And this was back in the uh, early 2000s up to 2015 before inflation had run rampant in America. But that's a lot of loans. And to do a lot of loans like that, you have to be able to have a process, have a system, build a team. I had a team that helped me do that. And obviously you have to have a desire to serve at a high level. Um, and so I burned out, went through a divorce, more failed relationships. Both my parents died within 2 weeks of each other. And I went through career upheaval. I had burned out, midlife crisis. I don't know if you as well, Payman, have ever felt that where it's that midlife crisis where you just get shellacked by life. And it took me to my knees. Yeah, give me a yes. I see Princess shaking her head.
Yeah.
Yeah, Christine shaking her head. And
Brexit.
really the unit, what's that? Brexit.
Brexit. Yes.
Yeah, heavy time,
Wrecked
heavy time.
wrecked my business. Yes.
Yeah. So I had two boys. I was a single stay-at-home dad. Well, I was a single dad. I was working hard and I was like, God, give me the next thing I need to do. And the universe was like, you need to quit your job. You've got money in the bank. You need to be a stay-at-home dad. You need to get your kids through school. And I was like, anything but that, my identity. And the universe just made my job so painful that my only choice was to retire and get those boys through school. So went into my boss, I'll never forget it. I said, hey boss, I quit, I'm done. He looked at me and was like, we'll match any offer that you're getting out there. I said, no, you don't understand.
Not about the
I
money.
quit. Yeah, what's that?
I said it's not about the money.
It's not about the money. And it's time for me to just hold space for those boys and get them through school and be there for them. And he stone cold looked at me and said, I wish I could quit too. And was like, man, I know I'm doing the right thing. So I quit, got my boys through school. They started getting their girlfriends, you know, getting ready for college, graduating high school, all that. And I've always loved sales and I've always loved marketing. So I knew, all right, time to rebirth into the entrepreneurial world. And the truth of the matter is this, I was very successful in sales. I'd done telemarketing, I'd done flyer campaigns, I'd built teams. But the one part that was lacking on my resume was selling from stage and inspiring people to take action. And I was like, I gotta figure that out. I gotta master it. And I love sales and marketing. So let's go in. So I joined Russell Brunson's what's called his 2CCX, cut a check for $25,000 to join his coaching program, and I'm all in. Fast forward to today, where
Wait a second. Time out. Time out. Was that
yeah, go
program
ahead.
$25,000 worth it?
Oh my gosh. Investing in yourself and in a program
Yeah.
is so worth it. I'm almost always in a coaching program. I'm still in Russell Brunson's some version of his program. I've hired individual coaches. I did Russell Brunson's thing for 3 years, $25,000 a year. And
Wow.
yeah, to have that support, to have that community, like this community, Payman's community, like if you have an opportunity to join that community and really go deep on podcasting and all that, there's nothing like it, and to have a coach and a mentor. So I would encourage everybody to do that. I joined I could give you a bunch of them. Came so where was I? So yeah, fast forward. I was actually getting customer video testimonials for businesses, for online businesses. So you know how you'll see in funnels and websites, there'll be, there'll be a testimonial, and I'm really good at getting the customer stories. So people were actually paying me to fly around to get their customer video testimonials. I was going to events and interviewing people. It was a ton of fun. um, but I still had this wicked imposter syndrome, and I was like, how am I going to grow this business? And can I really do it? And am I really adding value? And what happened was I had this friend who, for about 2 years, his name was Ryan Lipsey. Ryan had been harassing me. Speak to my audience of realtors. Speak to my audience of realtors. Teach them how to get their video testimonials, their customer video testimonials, so they can repurpose them, so they can, have content for the internet. I mean, all of us are starving for content, right? To post, easy content to post. And so I had finally capitulated or said, okay. So he had this show called the Small Business Spotlight. I said, okay, I'll speak to your audience. I'll do it. And this was like on Tuesday that I was supposed to speak. On a Monday, the day before, I had this client. Her name is Stacy Oliver. She owns Mind, Body, Soul magazine. And she was flying me to all her events, paying me to interview all her people. I wake up to an email from her, and the email said, Mischa, you're the only one that moves the needle in my business. I pay all these other people. I waste my money. You're the one that drives the revenue. And in that moment, my imposter syndrome melted away. And I was like, oh my God, like I'm helping people. Like I'm adding value. Next day I speak on Ryan Lipsey's show, The Small Business Spotlight, and I kill it. So two things happened. One, I realized I was adding value. Two, I realized I had a story to tell. Literally, the next thought was, I'm going on a podcast tour. I need to bring this on the road. I need to let people know that I'm here to serve. So I do this Facebook post that says, hey, so remember back, I funded $1.5 billion in loans, and that's because I'm good at systemizing the process. So I was like, all I need to do is create a process to go guest speak on podcasts. So I put together this post and I say, hey, everybody, I'm gonna I'm gonna go on a podcast tour. I'm gonna talk about getting customer video testimonials. I'm gonna I'm gonna create the scripts, the system, everything you need, everything I need to go guest speak on podcast. Who would want it? And I get this flood of engagement. And I was like, in that moment, I was like, oh my God, like that's my destiny right now is to help people get their message out by going on a podcast tour. So I was like, so I started my Influence Army Academy and I said, hey, everybody. Next post was, hey, everybody, I'm starting the Influence Army Academy. I'm going to build out that system. I'm looking for founding members. 20 people, 27 people said, I'm in. And bam, next thing you know, here we are today. Fast forward. So I'm going to share my screen. So today I help people get guest speak on podcasts and I teach people how to do that, how to scale it, how to monetize it, stuff like that. And it is awesome. Podcasting is the best thing in the world. Let me share my screen. Hold, please. I went a little bit longer. I was going to go shorter than that,
No,
but
take your time. Take your time. Don't worry.
yeah, share. Let's go Chrome to
Within reason.
share.
Make sure we finish before Christmas, okay?
Yes. All right, cool. Here we go. All right, so here we go. Fast forward to today. Welcome to today's class, my AI podcast guest pitch writer. How to use ChatGPT or whatever model you like to write irresistible, host specific podcast pitches so that you can land more guest spots without guessing what to say, without spending hours researching or rewriting each one, even if writing outreach emails makes your skin crawl. We're going to learn how to send customized pitches that actually get read and send them faster than you thought possible. Who today would like to be speaking on more podcasts? Yes.
If I could, I would raise
Christine?
my feet as well, if I could.
Awesome. Princess. Yeah. So this is going to blow your mind because this is going to allow you to send more pitches than you thought possible, faster than you thought possible. Okay. So the backstory, imagine this. You are paid $1,500 per client to send out 200 podcast guest pitches per month, and your lifeblood depends on getting on podcasts. That was me. I was getting paid. I get paid $1,500 per client to send out 200 podcast pitches per month. And then, have you ever logged into a system that is foundational to your business and have it not work? Have it glitch out or have a fundamental change that is detrimental to your business? Christine, you spoke to Brexit. Or have you ever had your computer die for good or lose your phone? Yes. Princess, have you? Yes. Payment.
Yeah.
Yes, it is so painful.
Or a Zoom
Yes.
acting up just before you go live for a big call, you know?
Or
Yes.
Teams. Teams is what does
Yes.
it for me.
Yes, you feel sick to your stomach. You feel that panic and the dread of what's to come. That's going to set you weeks behind, and your whole calendar is, excuse my language, gone to hell. Yes, we've all been in that position. Of course, we have. Thinking that your whole life or business is doomed and you're going to lose clients and time. Yes, I see heads shaking yes. Well, that is exactly what happened to me, and I was forced to create my AI podcast guest pitch writer, which I'm going to share with you today. So, in case you didn't know or don't know, I have clients who pay me $1,500 a month to send 200 email pitches a month for them. And of course, I'm sending pitches for my own guest speaking slots. I'm trying to get on shows. And I currently use a third party system to help me do that. And what is most awesome about this third party system is it uses AI to write the email pitches. So it's so simple. And even better, you can pick different styles and lengths. So you can pick motivational short, you can pick professional short, whatever your style or vibe is. And as a matter of fact, I've come to rely on it, and it's an integral part of my system. So the other month, I log in and the system was not working, and I get this screen: contact your team owner. And I'm like, what? I I I'm like,
The
I'm
team
doomed.
owner.
Yeah. So I try clearing the cache. I try incognito windows. I try clearing the cache on the incognito windows. I try rebooting my computer. And guess what? Nothing worked.
No.
Yeah. I started thinking I'm done. There's actually another word that I was thinking of there.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. So, you know that sinking feeling I'm telling you about. Yes, you felt this, the three of you. Yes, of course, I am not alone. Head, oh, swearing, and then you want to puke. So, the rest of the story is the IT department, aka the owner of this system that I use, is so busy these days that he's completely unresponsive. So, I send him a text. Yo, hey, I'm trying to send some pitches for my clients, but the system isn't letting me. See attached. And I showed him that screen. And then if I try to send for myself, it won't let me do that either. It's asking me to select a plan. And in that moment, I know I'm doomed because I'm going to get no response. And I don't. And so the race is on. I've got to build something that writes amazing pitches fast, or I'm going to lose my clients and my lifeblood. And here is what I came up with: my AI podcast guest pitch writer that I'm going to teach you right now.
Do you create
And
your own?
yes, you're
Wow.
literally going to learn and get what I did and created. And it's going to be so easy. And you're going to, after this call, you're going to be able to send pitches. It's going to be ridiculous. Okay, I'll save all of this, but just know that you're going to send customized pitches that actually get read, and you're going to send them faster than you thought possible. So let's dive in.
I'm
So
excited
the
to use that myself.
overview, yes, you can totally use it yourself. Literally, and I'm going to do a share file with you at the
Please.
end. You're going to get all, I'm going to give you all the stuff you need. It's going to be so easy for you. It's going to blow your mind. Okay. So the AI podcast guest pitch writer send customized pitches that actually get read and send them faster than you thought possible. So part one is going to be build your writer. You're going to set up your personal AI pitch writing machine. You're going to create your core prompt. You're going to draft your referral pitch instructions. Step three, you're going to write your professional short pitch example. Step four, you're going to write your motivational short pitch example. And step five, you're going to create your profile doc. Okay. Part two, you're going to find the right shows. You're going to build your hit list so you know where to send the pitches. You're going to search the web for two or three shows. You're going to quickly find their email addresses. You're going to add them to whatever tracking sheet you've got so you can track them. And part three, super simple. You're going to fire off your pitches. You're going to let AI do the writing and get your emails out fast. So you're going to open your AI tool of choice. You're going to start a fresh prompt window. You're going to paste in your core prompt that we're going to create. You're going to attach your profile doc and any example pitches. And then you're going to hit enter. Super fun. You can use the same prompt window. You just input a new podcast and host name as you go. Everybody know what I mean when I say the prompt window? You start a new chat. Yes, Princess Christine. Yep, payment. Awesome. And so once you build that and start that chat prompt, you can just put in the host name and their podcast. It'll give you the pitch. Another host name podcast. So bam, 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 bam. And then if it ever deteriorates, you just open a new prompt window and start again. Okay. Does this make sense to everybody? Tracking me? Yep. Good. All right. Build your pitch writer. So we're going to set up your personal AI pitch writing machine. So step one is going to be to create your core prompt. This is the brains behind your pitch writing system. It tells the AI how to write your emails and in what tone style. And you can reuse it again and again. And guess what? You're not going to have to write anything because I'm going to give you the doc at the end. So this is super easy. I'm going to show you the doc here real quick. Let's open it up. You see in the doc? Yes, Princess Christine? Awesome. So you're literally just going to you're going to read, you're just going to put your name in the title. You're going to put your name right here. And then you're going to there's a little bonus. I will spend $100 in marketing to ensure our episode gets extra reach and exposure. You can put whatever you want in there. I'm going to tell my whole family and I'm going to personally text everybody I know that I was on your show and I'm going to share the episode with them. You put that on there, you will get on more shows. Okay? So you can put how easy is that? Is that easy enough for you? Have I made it
Oh,
easy enough? I'll save all that. You can
that's
read it for
genius.
another day.
That's genius.
Yes. So you're gonna make a copy of the doc, I'm gonna share it with you, and then you're gonna change the bolded italic sections to your own information. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Then we're gonna draft your referral pitch instructions. So payment, how would you like to be able to go, hey, hey, podcast host, I want to recommend Christine for you and have it spit out a referral pitch, right?
Oh,
Hey, Misha, I was on your show. It was awesome. You got to have Christine on there. Like, I love referring people. It's so powerful. It's such a powerful way to build your network. So, we've got the referral pitch instructions. All right. And guess what? Again, all you have to do is put your name there and then your name here and it's as easy as that. It's all built out for you. Oh, and then if you have your own podcast, you put your podcast name right there and your podcast name
can you
right there.
email that to the
Hey,
host?
nope, it's going to go into the AI, and the AI is going to use this to write the referral email for you.
Oh,
This
okay.
is everything that AI needs. Does that make sense?
Yes, yes,
You know what
yes.
the AI is going to do? It's actually going to search the other podcast. This is all in the instructions. Let's just call it technobabble, but everything is going to have AI search the podcast, search the host name, and create the pitch per their podcast. So you don't have to do the creative writing. AI is going to do it for you. Does that make sense?
Yes, yes, yes.
Awesome. Can you change one, two, three, four things without having to think? Have I made it easy enough for you?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. Number three, we're going to write your professional short pitch examples. So I like to,
I am so glad this is being recorded. I'll definitely rewatch it myself.
perfect. So here's all these short pitch examples. I have sent out thousands of pitches. You understand? I went ahead and grabbed some of the best of the professional short pitches that I sent out, and I put them together in a doc for you that you can copy so the AI will use that as an example. You understand the time, effort, and money I've put into sending out pitches, and I went ahead and made your pitch example doc that you can copy. Are you seeing the power in this?
Yes, yes.
Okay, good. So let's go back to here. And then number four, you're going to write your motivational short pitch examples. Same thing. Got another doc. I put together all the motivational short pitch examples that I've sent out of the key ones so that the AI will know how to model that pitch. Okay, then we want to create your profile doc. This is where you actually have to do a little work. Okay. The bonus is, however, if you already use ChatGPT or another model and you use it all the time for your content, it may already know a lot about you. So this is true for me. I don't even need to have a profile doc anymore because I use Chat GPT. That's my model of choice. There's so many great ones out there. But anyway, I use Chat GPT all the time. It knows all about me. As a matter of fact, I asked Chat GPT the other day, what are my strengths and weaknesses? Because it knows so much about me. And what it gave me was incredible business wise. Katie, who's right over there, was like, this is incredible. It was insane. It literally told me all the few things that I can do to grow my business to the next level. Anyway, what you're going to do is you're going to open a new doc and you're going to start putting all the information you have about yourself. So just create a new doc, copy and paste from all your social bios, right? You probably have four different kind of bios on your YouTube, on your LinkedIn, whatever. Just put all those bios on that doc. Don't overthink it. It does not need to be perfect. AI is going to pull exactly what it needs from from your bio from this doc, so you don't have to write your perfect bio. Okay, any about yous on your websites, on your funnels, any blurbs about yourself that you can think of, any amazing fun facts about yourself that you can think of. If you have multiple profiles, consolidate them. Don't overthink it. That's the hint. It does not need to be perfect. You're just consolidating as much information about yourself as possible, and then you're letting AI work its magic. Okay. I'm going to show you a doc that I created for Philip, which is just that. I just put all his information together. Philip is a customer that I send pitches for. Okay. Um, I have Andrew, who's in my Influence Army Academy. He's an author and he wrote 10 books and he wanted to find a publisher that would publish all 10 of his books. Okay. Publishers don't do that. Andrew got it done. Andrew found a publisher who would publish all his 10 books. I'm like, Andrew, that's incredible.
Wow.
People want to know that. Like, put that on your doc, right? Andrew also found this amazing illustrator to illustrate all his books. And he's like, well, can't everybody find an illustrator that's good easily? I'm like, no, like, put that on your doc. Does that make sense? Christine, Payman, Princess, you all have some amazing bits about yourself, right? Like I don't, who know, I could guess right now, but I won't. But put that stuff on your doc. Okay, so here's the doc that I created for Philip. So I've got an old profile. I've created a version one profile that mentions 7-second videos. I've got a version two in first person. I've got a version four. I'm just like, I've got all this details about Philip. I'm like, I'm gonna let AI figure out what to send per the podcast. Make sense? Awesome. All right, then we want to find the right shows. Now, we're running out of time. You can simply go to Google and go top podcasts on insert your niche. So, Princess, what's your niche? Quickly in 2 seconds, 10 seconds or less. You're on mute.
Christian women.
Love it. Christian women, top Christian women podcasts, top Christian podcasts. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Easy as that. In Google, put that in there. Bam. A whole bunch of podcasts are going to come up. And then you can just from there quickly find their email addresses. You can go to their website. You search their RSS feeds. There's this tool called Castos. I'll put the link. It's the RSS feed finder. And so you you can just put in Table Rush Talk Show. That's my podcast. Whatever podcast you find, you just put it in there. You click on this. Bam, you see all that gobbledygook? That's the RSS feed. You don't even need to know what an RSS feed is. All you need to know is that the email address is in there. It's loading in the back, but once you get good at it, oh, there we go. You'll learn how to find the email address. There, see my email address? You could literally pitch me to be on my show. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Rewatch this and it'll all make sense. Step three, add them to your guest appearance tracking sheet. By the way, I teach all this stuff in my Influence Army Academy, but super simple. This will get you on more shows than you know what to do with without me. Guest appearance tracking sheet. I like to keep the stuff organized. And then you're going to fire off your pitches. So you It's so easy. You're going to open Chat GPT. You're going to start a fresh prompt window. You're going to paste in your core prompt, right? So you literally open this. That's my core prompt. Command all, copy, open a new chat, paste. Am I making it easy enough for you?
Yes.
Awesome. Cool. Attach your profile doc and any pitch examples. So in Chat GPT, you hit the little plus and you hit add uh, add photos and files. Awesome. Let's go to iCloud Drive, TIA content, classes, AI pitch writer, pitch docs. I'm going to attach the 3 docs. You're making copies of these. I'm going to hit open. Bam. And then you simply hit, oh, let's go back to the list. You hit enter. And then it tells you, it's reading the docs, it's doing all its magic in the background. And it says, great, I'm all set up with your 3 pitch frameworks, professional short, motivational short, or referral. Tell me which one you want and give me the host name and the podcast name. You tracking me? How easy that is? So sometimes the internet's glitchy. So here's one I did for. I said, great, Brian McAnulty, The Creator's Adventure. It's a great podcast, by the way. Pro short. Bam. It spits out the pitch. Here's the subject line. Guest pitch, Mischa Zvegantsov on amplifying creator influence. Oh, great. Perfect little subject line. Don't overthink it. Hi, Brian. I'm Mischa Zvegantsov, host of the Table Rush Talk Show and founder of the Influence Army. I specialize in guiding creators to expand their reach through strategic podcast guesting, YouTube collaborations, and digital partnerships. Your podcast, The Creator's Adventure, offers invaluable insights into turning creative passions into successful online businesses. I'd love to contribute by sharing actionable strategies on leveraging podcast appearances to build authority, transitioning from guest spots to meaningful collaborations, creating a ripple effect of influence that aligns with one's purpose. Bonus, I'll invest $100 in marketing to ensure our episode reaches a wider audience. Looking
Misha,
forward to the upper.
question.
Yes.
Yeah. So
Yes.
when you
Yeah.
say the part you said that your podcast, the creators adventure offers and valuable and all that, is that something
Yeah.
that you did research on the person, or is it something that ChatGPT does automatically for you?
That's what ChatGPT does
Holy
automatically.
smoke.
You see what I'm saying? You just
Mind
put
blown.
in, yes, you just put in the host name, the podcast name, and do you want pro short or motivational short or a referral? And it goes and searches the web, finds their podcast, finds all their most recent episodes, and builds the pitch for you. Bam, customized for that podcast.
Wow.
What? Yes. Okay, check this out. So, hint, you can also have it write a quick DM or text. You just say, shorten it up for a DM, please. Right? So let's say you're like, I just want a super short one, or I want to DM the podcast host. Bam. So this was the creator's adventure. It's the one I just showed you. So I had a motivational short for Streams to Impact, Alan Lomax. Another great pitch. It was ridiculous. It says, do you want, let me know if you want any adjustments or additional details included. I said, shorten it up for a DM, please. Absolutely. Here's a DM. Listen to this DM. Hey, Alan, love what you're doing with Streams to Impact. Helping people build wealth and create meaningful impact is so needed. I'm Mischa Svegasov, host of the Table Rush Talk Show and founder of the Influence Army. I teach heart-centered entrepreneurs how to grow their authority and income through podcast guesting and digital storytelling. Would love to share some powerful purpose-driven strategies with your audience. I'll spend $100 to help promote the episode. Open to it? I mean, how good is that?
Wow. Wow.
Like, I would send that as an email. I'd send that as a DM, whatever. So it's going to do all the magic for you. It does referrals super easy. When you do the referral, you just put a little information about the referral, um, like, uh, you know, I'll save that, but you would just what you could do is on the referral, if I wanted to referral Lorenzo payment, I would say, hey, I would put referral, I would put payment, and then I would put like a couple links for you. Like I'd put your LinkedIn link in there, right? And then it'll search you and create it based on you. So I don't have to even explain anything about you. I can just put your website in there, your link in there, or if I have a quick little blurb about you. Does that make sense?
Mhm.
Awesome. Here, I'll show you one. I'm just going to go ahead and show you one because it's so ridiculously powerful. Okay. I put uh Phil. I was like, uh Phil, it asked me, let me know what it does is it asks you these two details and I'll pitch the draft right away. It says yes, CC Phil, because I want Phil CC'd on the email. And I put in there, this is how I want it to open. Hey, Brian, long time no speak. It's been a long time since we've been each on each other's shows, and I've got a rocking good guest for you. It says, awesome, thanks. Here's your referral pitch. Uh, Guest rec you'll love. Hustle Phil on building a multi-million-dollar biz without ads. That's the subject. Great subject line. Body. Hi, Brian. Long time no speak. It's been a while since we've been on each other's shows, and I've got a rocking good guest for you. Meet Philip Johansson, aka Hustle Phil. Tells all the key things about him. It's got the little bonus in there. You can go back and read this, hit pause on the video and read this because I just want to be mindful of time. But just know that it works. Okay. And again, lastly, you can keep using the same prompt window. So you saw on there, like now I could go, Payman Lorenzo, leaders with a heart, and it would write a pitch. Bam. I could pitch Payman. Princess, I could pitch you. Christine, I could pitch you. Super easy. So the final result, pitch, pitch is written, bookings happening, clients and you getting on shows, even if the system crashes. Yay. Literally saved my business. Successes. It's fast. I was able to get pitches out for my clients and me while the system was down. Phil did not miss a beat, and neither he nor his assistant, Angel, even knew the system was down, and they were happily getting booked on shows. And I use it to write referrals to recommend friends and associates onto other shows with amazing success. I literally just sent out 5 referral emails, and 3 of them it worked right away. So Alan, I got Phil on Alan's, I got Phil on Brian's, I got Phil on Christine Campbell Rapines. Okay, so I've sent out hundreds and hundreds of emails for Philip. Okay, his assistant Anzel, I said, hey, Anzel, let's go back and look at all the pitches we've sent and see which ones worked best because I had created a pitch for Philip that's pre-written. And I wanted to know, did the pre-written one, which is amazing, by the way, it's getting them on shows, work better, or did the AI work better? Here's the pre-written pitch I sent out for Philip. And it turned out that the AI generated ones were getting a better response than the full pre-written pitch. Does that make sense? So many people, when they're pitching shows, they just have a template, they cut and paste it, and they send it. This is a much better way to send it. Okay, so Alan Lomax, who's in my Influence Army Academy, he's been in there for coming on a couple years. He he has sent out so many pitches. I said, Alan, how do you feel about that pitch? Because he was using this system that I created. And I said, Alan, after sending out stacks and stacks, hundreds and hundreds of pitches to get on shows, how do you feel about this? And he said, it's 100 times more personalized than any pitches I have sent out before. I mean, it's really personalizes my experience. It's a huge improvement over anything else that has been sent. And you know what? If we have a second, we can watch the video real quick.
Yeah, yeah.
Here. Oh, can you hear it?
No.
Ah, I will save it. Anyway, just know that he was like, "Oh my God, this is ridiculous." Um, so it works. It's amazing. I've made it easier than what see share with people. Wait, cancel. How do we share? I'm gonna go copy link. Okay, I'm gonna share this with you in the chat. It's going to ask you to, it will ask me to share. Let me find the chat, put the link. Any questions?
Oh, blown away, man. Wow.
Are you excited, Princess Christine Payman?
Hell
Yeah.
yes.
Awesome. And then if you want me to be on your show, you can just send me an email or DM me because I'd love to teach to your people. I'll put that in the chat as well. So let me find chat and I'm going to put this right here, paste, send. So just go ahead and go to that. And this is what you'll get. So there's your copy of the motivational pitch, the professional short pitch, your referral, and your the guest writing prompt. Super easy. Does that make sense to everybody?
Yes, sir.
And then just ask me to share. I'm going to put my email in there if you want to send me an email, anybody, and have me jump on your podcast. And go ahead, fire with questions about anything.
Yeah.
Payment questions.
I already submitted a request. No questions. I mean, so many questions, but hey, listen, I want you on my podcast. Let's do that next week or the week after to do us with long due for a part two. And yeah, let's do a podcast swap. And yeah, man,
Yeah,
I'm
let's do it.
fast approaching episode 400, so that's going to be a big milestone. So lots of good stuff
Cool.
to share. And I want you to come also and share this. Oh, yeah.
Love
Oh,
it. Perfect. Uh, Princess, top takeaway.
Um, it's just the ease in which having a system can really save your life and save you tons of time, and the simplicity of it. I think the way you make it simple, anybody with sense who have intelligence and can read can just follow the steps and have the results. That's what I love about it, the simplicity of it. It's
Fantastic.
awesome.
Cool.
And then the way, because I was thinking, how do I get on other people's podcasts? Is that easy? How do it seemed like a mountain before, and now it just seemed like a little hill. So thank you
not
so much.
even. It's downstream, literally.
Yeah, it made it so easy, and that's what I love. I mean, great teachers can take the most complex concepts and break them down so that a child can understand it. So there you go. Well
I have
done
a
for that.
question for you guys. I have a question for you guys. Are you guys happy that you stayed this late to
Yeah,
listen to what Misha has to offer?
absolutely. As I said before, um, what you give away, I mean, the generosity, what you give away for free is what people charge thousands for.
Yes.
There's no fluff, there is no hiding any information and things like that. You're just giving because that's who you are. And then the law of reciprocity will take care of you for that, because there is no way I'm going to make money in my business and then not reinvest it back into people who invested in me. So there you go. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
This is why Misha
Cheers,
has been
Princess.
so sought after, the most popular in demand expert speaker for the last year and a half. This is why.
Thank you, Payman. Christine, top takeaway.
I'm blown away, really. Everything that Princess said is so eloquent. Yeah, I am of an age where even the internet is so huge and so powerful and so much to learn, that we need to know the shortest ways to get there, to get it to do what we want it to do without all the rest. And I think people like you that can do that. I mean, I like to say that I make a difference. Well, the difference you're making is massive compared to the difference that I could make. So thank you, and thank you for your time. It's been wonderful.
Mhm.
Hey,
Thank you
Christine,
for
do
that,
not
Christine.
underestimate your impact. You've been blessed.
Sorry?
Christine, do not underestimate your impact. You've been blessed with phenomenal gifts. If there's anyone who's going to have a massive impact, That's you. And that's not a compliment, it's an observation because I've known you for a year.
I just haven't got them out there, have I? Nobody knows.
Well, this
That's
is
my
Soon.
hey, go on
problem.
a podcast
Nobody
tour.
knows.
You shared with you how to go on a podcast tour. Just implement that.
Mm.
And as I said, please don't consider this as passive entertainment because this, when implemented, can be life changing for you and your business.
Yeah, yeah,
Prime
yes,
example.
exactly.
Cool. And go ahead, Princess.
Sorry, just the last thing for me is just an observation. I was going to say to Lorenzo, I noticed that the people that you invite on here as speakers and specialists, they're totally aligned with who you are. They,
Mm.
their hearts are just beautiful and beautiful spirits.
Yeah.
So it's just an observation. I just
Thank you.
looked at it and I thought, wow, that's magnetic.
Goosebump,
That's
goosebump.
really
This is why me and Misha read along so well, because we all align the same frequency.
Well, I
yeah.
think
Amazing.
there are at the moment in life there are the givers and there are the takers, and it's the people that keep on giving that will get on because people will recognise that in them, and the takers, well, we can do without them, can't we?
Amen.
Yeah.
Yes, yes, yes.
Reap what you
Yeah.
sow. Law of reciprocity. It's just
Yes.
Serve, right? How can we serve? How can we make the
Mm.
world a better place? And just
More you serve, the more you're
share.
going to be rewarded. Yes.
Yeah.
No pockets in a
Princess,
shroud.
yes. Princess Christine, those were really nice things you said about me. Do you mind if I use them ever, like
No,
please
to as
do.
little?
Go for it.
no,
Go
I'll
for
never
send
it.
you
use them.
I'll send you the clip, Misha. Yeah, anyways, you've been recording. I've given my blessings to record, so you can use that.
Yeah, I think unfortunately I was not recording. I actually
I've
didn't
been
hit
recording.
record.
I've been
So if you
recording. I'll
could,
send it
okay,
to you. Yes, I'll send it to you.
And payment.
perfect, amazing.
If
And
you
payment for what you do.
if you
Thank
need testimonials, I just let me know and I'll send it to you because that's just you both are pretty awesome.
thank you.
True.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Thank you. Hey, this has been a ton of fun. It's 6:12. I'm
You're going to
going
go to
to
bed now.
yes, go take my nap.
See you in a few
But
hours for the US call at 5 p.m. US time to today.
yep, can't wait. We'll do round two. All
Thank
right.
you,
Okay.
brother.
Cheers,
Thank you
guys.
from the bottom of
All
my
right.
heart. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Take care,
Okay.
all.
You're the
Bye-bye.
best,
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Misha. Hey guys, don't go anywhere. I'm still here.
All right. Okay.
I haven't said recess, so you're still here. You're grounded.
All right. Okay. Hurry up, because I got a cockapoo here with the legs
I'm
crossed.
joking. I'm joking. So, guys, this is what I'm talking about. Misha is fire. Please, I'm begging you, implement what he showed you and what I've been sharing with you guys so far, because this is not passive entertainment.
I know.
This is life changing.
Mm.
And what Misha shared with you guys, other people are charging $1,000 for, if not more.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I can
So
see
true.
what I've been sharing. I've had people tell me it's been better than $5,000 programs, just the free challenge.
I just got so much to implement now because I got stuff from you, the first 5-day challenge that I've still got to do.
Yeah.
Uh,
Remember that
and I, and
saying? What's the
as I
best
said
way
to you,
to
I've
live?
got a new lady to
Yeah,
induct as well, who's joining me. And that hasn't happened for a long time, so I've got to work out how to do some
yeah,
onboarding for her.
yeah. Again, one bite at a time. That's how you eat an elephant. One bite at a time.
Yeah.
So, any questions so far? I'll be posting the replay. First, I'll go for dinner and I'll post the replay after.
Yes.
So by the time you wake up tomorrow morning, you'll have the replay. And
Okay.
I recommend today watch the replay from the US's call from day 3 because it's an hour 40, but for an hour and 20 minutes back and forth, everybody helping each other with the offers.
Okay.
And you guys all inside the Facebook group, don't be shy. Just reach out to the other people,
Okay.
especially the one that when I make a post, I tag everyone in this group. Just reach out to these people. We have over 300 people, especially those each time there's 30 people that I tag, 30, 40 people. Just reach out to those. Don't be shy. They're not gonna bite.
I'm just a bit afraid of American people because
They're
I've
very
met.
nice.
They're just a bit overwhelming. They just. Woo.
I
Not
don't think it's
everybody.
American people. It's probably who you've met might be a
Yes.
bit overwhelming, but people have different personalities, and
Yes.
some of them you can take in small drops, and some of them it's just what it is. To be
I'm
honest,
like Payman. I come from the personality that's I'm introverted rather than extroverted,
mm,
and I'm pretending to be an extrovert. And sometimes when I get in a large group of extroverts, then I want to crawl into a corner and hide. They just overwhelm me.
Yeah.
That is the kind of person I am. Been like that all my life. So yes, it's take the Myers-Briggs test if you know what I mean. If
no,
Yeah.
anybody hasn't done it.
I do. And when I was 20 what, 24, they said I was a neurotic introvert. And now you can't see those traits unless I'm unwinding. Because I'm this bubbly person and I
Yes.
love people and I love talking to people. But at that time they said I was a neurotic introvert. So I really don't believe in being one thing. I don't believe in that being labeled like that. What I do realize when I went through all my coaching certifications, I realized that it's your preferred way of being. You can
Mm,
switch it at any time you want. And probably you're just not a person who like noise. I don't like noise. So I
mm,
go lock myself when my husband comes home and it's football, I find a corner to go to because I can't stand that. I said,
no.
how do you listen to things so loud?
Mm,
But that's where he's from, and that's where. But I lived by myself for so many years.
mm.
I'm so used to the peace and quiet. But he comes,
That
and
wham bang, yeah.
Lord have
I
mercy.
used to work for a psychiatrist and used to work in a psychiatric hospital. So yeah, I learned an awful lot there about different personalities and labels and everything. And the man I worked for was just amazing. He's gone now, but he was just an amazing man who so many people come into your life and they change you, don't they? That yes, I learnt so much from George. I wish he was still here. I wish I could go talk to him sometimes because he was that kind of person. You could talk to him and he would listen and then he would just say a few words and you thought, wow, now why didn't I think of that? So yeah, so it's been a great session, Payman. Honestly, it's been fantastic.
Pleasure's all
Thank you.
mine. And listen, thank you for your time. Thank you for your trust. I'm really delighted that I've been blessed with the opportunity to serve you guys, to inspire you, to plant that seed in your mind that hey, it's time for you to embrace your
To
gift,
shine.
out and share
Mm,
your gifts. And most important, that your story matters, your voice matters, you matter. And now it's time to stop playing small, get out of your own way, so
mm,
you can step up to becoming the person you're meant to be. Because one thing I always love saying is, sure, I'm cheering for you. People in your life are cheering for you. God is cheering for you. But you know who's the most important people cheering for you that we don't see and know? Your future clients. They're waiting for you. They're
mm,
desperately saying, cheering for you. Come on, Christine. Come on, Princess, Payman, Andrea, Michael, whatever, Angie. We are waiting for you. We need you, and we cannot let these people down because they depend on us. Always
mm,
remember that.
mm.
Yeah, I realized that you're somebody's solution. The
That's what I'm saying.
exact
Yeah.
thing you have gone through, somebody is waiting for you to come and pull them out of that pit because all of us go through pit experiences. But if you look at the seed that is sown in you, if you look at it properly, the lesson,
Mhm.
it's a method. It's
Yes.
a literal method, steps for you to pull somebody else out and many people. So this life is just not about you.
Mhm.
It's just
Absolutely.
not. It's really not.
Let's do. Now we're at a stage that we have to find something that's much bigger than us. It's no longer about money, it's about impact, legacy. And once you focus on that, guess what? Serving, the money takes care of itself magically. I've seen that in
Yeah.
my life.
Oh, I'm still waiting, Payman. I'm still waiting.
It's coming, it's coming, it's coming, it's coming, it's coming. It's on the way, it's on the way. You'll hear a
I've
knock
got
on
a
the door,
roof.
just open the door.
I got a roof to pay for. I need it.
It's coming. It's coming. It's coming. It's coming.
Okay. Anyway, we must quit. You must have a rest before your next drew. So thanks ever so much, and we'll see you soon.
Take
Yes.
care, guys, tomorrow. And
Yeah.
again, please watch the replay from the day 3 from the US. It's entirely
America. Okay.
Yeah.
and
Okay.
Christine, accept the invitation to the WhatsApp group. I'll actually post the replay of that video. And
I think I did. I think I've done it.
Okay, I'll post it, watch it, see it if you have it. If not, let me know. I'll send it to you again.
Okay.
God bless. See you guys
Yeah.
tomorrow. Take care.
Okay. Take
Bye.
care.
Thank you.
Bye.